Game 2 of a doubleheader and the closeout game of a 3-game series with the Randall Saints sets the stage for Rogers State's final game on opening weekend after the Hillcats have won their first 3 games and the first 2 games of this series with Randall. Rogers State is flying high. Currently, they have outscored their 3 opponents 44-0 in their first 3 games, and they'll look to continue that winning stretch. And behind the right arm of senior Josh Eklevea, who gets the nod here in Game 2. Hi, fans. Josh Ailey back with you here from the Diamond Sports Complex. Sunny day here in Claremore. Wind blowing out towards right center field. And if you missed Game 1 of this doubleheader, Rogers State won 16-0, a game scheduled for 7 innings. This Game 2 is scheduled for 9. Starting lineup for the Randall Saints. Gray Mateka will be the leadoff man playing center field. Batting second is Saul Zapata. He's the shortstop. First time we've seen him in this series at shortstop. The DH, Tyler Spoon, will bat third. Caleb Caldwell at first base, batting cleanup. J.W. Moore is the catcher, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Denver Howard, and he plays left field. Casey Sykes, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Batting eighth is Caleb Hill in right. And batting ninth and playing second base is Alec Baugh. Rogers State sends Josh Eklevea to the mound, his first appearance this season. Josh Eklevea, a senior, 6 foot, 195-pounder out of South San Francisco, California. Transfer from Kenyatta College, who was here at Rogers State last year. And the first pitch from Eklevea delivered at 2:30, right on the nose here in Claremore. Missed down low for ball 1. To Gray Mateka, the 1-0. Popped up about 10 feet in front of home plate, and the Hillcat catcher Jason Marley under it and makes the catch. 1 down here in the first. Jason Marley gets the start behind the plate for the first time this year. Sam Davison at first, Chris Miguel at second, Ishmael Orozco at short, and Matt Subert down at third. The rest of the infield is the same. Eklevea's first pitch to Saul Zapata. Misses up high. The second does the same. Kent Fought calling balls and strikes. Aaron Freeman in the field. Eklevea working quickly. Deals in a strike, just caught the upper inside corner. Eklevea kicks and fires, misses high and inside. (3-1). Bouncing ball foul on the third base side. Saul Zapata starting his first game this year, playing in his 4th game overall. He is 2 for 3 from the plate this season. Soft liner right at the third baseman, Matt Subert, and 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Randall Saints come in at 0-6 on the year.
Brings up the designated hitter, number 22, Tyler Spoon.
Tyler Spoon at the plate, swings at the first pitch, sharp hopper to second. Running to his right, Miguel fields it, throws to first, and the side retired. A 1-2-3 top of the first for Josh Eklevea and the Hillcats. They'll come to bat. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Josh Haley back with you here on the Hillcat Network. Rogers State coming to bat in the bottom of the first, game 2 of this doubleheader. Here's the Hillcat lineup for game 2. Brooks Douglas, the center fielder, leads things off. Matt Subert, the third baseman, bats second. Bradley Degnan in right field and batting third. He has hit 4 home runs in the first 3 games this season, including one in game 1 of this doubleheader. Chris Miguel, the second baseman, bats fourth. Ishmael Orozco at short and batting fifth. Jason Marley, the catcher, hits 6th. Sam Davison playing first and batting 7th. Chris Nakashima is the DH and bats 8th. And Jordan Garr, the left fielder, bats 9th for Rogers State, who will get their first look at the left-hander Jay Frazier. Man on the mound for the Randall Saints, a sophomore out of Vian, Oklahoma. Jay Frazier makes his first appearance this season, and here is the right-handed hitter Brooks Douglas. The lefty Frazier fires in strike 1. J.W. Moore, the catcher here in game 2. He was the catcher yesterday. 0-1 misses to Douglas. Showing bunt, lays it down, rolling towards the second baseman Bob, but by the time he charges up and gets to it, Douglas is already on first. Well done by Brooks Douglas.
Brings to the plate the third baseman, number 8, Matt Subert.
Douglas went 1 for 4, 2 runs driven in game 1, and he's on base here to start in game 2. Here's Matt Subert. Right-handed hitter takes a first pitch strike. Subert 2 for 4, an RBI and a run scored in game 1. Missing up high, 1-1 the count. Throw back to first. Douglas back safely. Strike in to Subert. One-two. Subert smashes it down the right field side. On the run is Hill. He won't get there. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Brooks Douglas will be waved around third. Subert is headed for third. Douglas in to score. It's an RBI triple for Matt Subert, his second of the season.
Brings up the right fielder, number 22, Bradley Degnan.
First baseman Caleb Caldwell having a quick chat with the pitcher Jay Frazier. Now ready to go as Degnan steps in. Only left-handed hitter Rogers State has. Takes a first pitch strike. Degnan, soft liner into right center for a base hit. And drives in the runner, Matt Subert. Degnan had 4 RBI in game 1. He set the Rogers State single game record with 8 RBI in yesterday's game.
Chris Miguel.
Early 2-0 lead for Rogers State. Here's Chris Miguel. First pitch strike. Degnan's going on the 0-1 as Miguel swings and drives it out of play down the left field side. That RBI for Degnan, his 14th of the season. I think this guy's got a good shot at getting the Heartland Conference Hitter of the Week award for the opening week. Just what he's done up to the minute. 14 RBI, 4 home runs. Miguel swings, bouncing ball towards short. Throw to second for 1, relay to first, not in time. Good work by Miguel to avoid the double play.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Ismael Orozco.
Here's Ishmael Orozco, and the shortstop takes a first pitch strike. One of 3, a couple of runs scored, and a couple of walks for Ishmael Orozco, who has already walked 6 times in the first 3 games. Team leading 30 walks a season ago. Takes one up high, 1-1. Lefty Jay Frazier deals, bouncing ball to the plate. Runner Miguel stays put at first. Runner going on the 2-1, and Orozco fouls it out of play to the right side. Ishmael Orozco on the Collegiate Baseball Newspaper preseason player to watch list. And all Heartland Conference and all South Central first team preseason awards for Ishmael Orozco. Second team all conference last year. 2-2 is down in the dirt. Payoff pitch, Orozco, hard ground ball, foul, third base side. Rogers State leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning, game 2 of a doubleheader. And the Hillcats close out this 3-game series with Randall. Payoff pitch, misses up high. Walk number 7 on the year for Ishmael Orozco. Patience at the plate, often overlooked. Give him credit. 2 aboard, 1 out, and Jason Marley, the hitter. Miguel takes a big lead off as that pitch was delivered. Misses down low. Marley did not play in game 1, but he was the DH in the games yesterday and on Wednesday. A combined 2 for 5 with an RBI. Marley drives this towards right center field. Drifting back 20 feet in front of the wall, running over. Caleb Hill can't reach out and get it. It will fall in. Chris Miguel will come home to score. Orozco, the runner from first, had to hold up to wait and see if that was going to be caught. So he'll hold up at second.
That brings to the plate the first baseman, number 2, Sam Davison. Number 2.
Here's Sam Davison. Long stare from the lefty, Jay Frazier. Just catches the lower half. Oh, 1 high and away. Chris Nakashima wakes on deck, the DH making his first career start. Davison lays off the pitch down low and works the count to 2-1. Temperature 42 degrees at first pitch of this second game. It was right at about 40 for game 1. As Sam Davison takes another one down low. 3-1, he's ahead. Temperature yesterday reached its peak at 36 degrees as Davison takes the 3-1 inside, and the bases are loaded up here in the first. Second walk issued by the lefty Jay Frazier.
Now batting the DH, number 19, Chris Nakashima.
First baseman Caleb Caldwell having a word with the pitcher Jay Frazier. Here is Chris Nakashima. Hillcat DH. Fouls the first pitch, back and out of play. Nakashima got 2 at-bats in Wednesday's opener. Went 0 for 2, but yesterday, 1 plate appearance and worked a walk and came around to score. The base is loaded, the 0-1. Misses way outside. Inning started with a bunt single by the leadoff man, Brooks Douglas. Matt Subert with an RBI triple. Bradley Degnan with an RBI base hit. Chris Miguel reached on a fielder's choice. And this pitch gets down and past the catcher, J.W. Moore. Everyone will advance. That includes Orozco, who comes in to score. Two and 1 the count to Nakashima with 2 in scoring position and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. 4-0 lead for Rogers State. And missing up high with the 2-1 is Frazier. And despite the colder temperatures and the wind blowing out towards right center field, sunshine at least here today. Hard liner hit right at the shortstop Zapata, who reaches out and backhands it right before it hit the ground. A well-hit ball by Nakashima, just not in the spot they needed. Runners hold up, 2 outs, and Jordan Garr to the plate. 9th batter of the inning. First pitch to the right-handed hitter, Jordan Garr, taken for a strike. Lots of action going on today in the Heartland Conference. Final from earlier, Oklahoma Christian falls to Washburn 4-1. As Garr takes one inside, evens the count at 1. Other scoring updates, St. Edward's losing to Northeastern State 5-2. St. Edward's the preseason favorite. Texas A&M International leading Southeastern Oklahoma State 5-4 in the 5th. 1-1 down in the dirt to Jordan Garr. UA Fort Smith down 1-0 to Henderson State in the 5th. And Lubbock Christian trailing Missouri Western 8-6 in the 6th inning. 2-1, bounces to the plate. J.W. Moore blocks it to hold up the runners. Count is 3-1 to Jordan Garr. No action going on in the Randall bullpen. And just got a final scoring update in game 1 of a doubleheader. St. Edward's falls to Northeastern State 5-2 as Jordan Garr works the walk and loads them back up again. And we return to the top of the order, Brooks Douglas. St. Edward's picked to win the Heartland Conference this year, just as they have done in the past 3 years, and ranked 7th nationally in the preseason polls. Douglas skied up out of play to the right side. Rogers State will play Northeastern State, the team that just beat St. Edward's twice. And that will be consecutive Tuesdays, not this coming Tuesday, but the next here at home, and then the following Tuesday, about an hour down the road in Tahlequah here in Oklahoma. Douglas skies up the 0-2. Drifts it out of play right side. Sharp ground ball through the left side. In to score is Marley. Rounding third and coming in is Davison. He'll score as well, and Brooks Douglas has got himself a 2 RBI base hit. Brooks Douglas started this inning with a bunt single, and the Hillcats out to a hot 6-0 start.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Matt Subert.
Here's Matt Subert, who had an RBI triple to drive in Douglas. Runners going, Subert swings. Lifts it high in the air, straightaway center, mid-depth, under it, Gray Mateka makes the catch. And the side is retired. Rogers State played 6 runs. They lead at 6-0 as we head for 2. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore supports the broadcast of RSU Hillcat Athletics. The Hammett House offers a variety of entrees, including country fried steak, lamb and turkey fries, pamper fried chicken, and a daily selection of homemade pies. Located next to the Will Rogers Memorial in Claremore, just down the hill from RSU. Online at thehammetthouse.com. The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore, a proud supporter of the RSU Hillcats.
With 11 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities in NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Leading off the top of the second,
Caleb Caldwell will lead off the second inning for Randall. Left-handed bat against the right-handed Rogers State starting pitcher Josh Eclavea. First pitch dealt in for a strike. Eclavea pop out, line out, and ground out as he retired the side in order in the first. Working quickly. Swing and a miss. Caleb Caldwell 1 for 3 in game one of just 3 hits Randall had. Fastball low and away. Purpose pitch there as Marley was set up outside of the zone. Eclavea, fastball on the outside, evens the count up at 2. Called strike 3, got him on the outside. First strikeout for Josh Eclavea brings J.W. Moore to the plate. 6-0 lead Rogers State here in the top of the second inning. Well, Eclavea in his second season now with Rogers State. Last year had a very good year, 16 appearances. 3 of those were starts. He had a 4.50 ERA. Swinging at the first pitch, J.W. Moore gives it a ride. Headed back deep left field, and it's off the scoreboard for a home run. Randall's first run of this series. The first run scored against Rogers State all season. J.W. Moore gave it a ride and hit the screen right in front of the scoreboard. Moore's first home run of the season, his 5th RBI, which is tied for the team lead. Here's Denver Howard. Eclavea a season ago, 20 strikeouts and 12 walks in 40 innings pitched. Deals in a strike to Denver Howard. The 0-2 way up high. Eclavea finished with a 5-1 record on the year, and opponents hit .258 against him. Howard, foul ball off the end of the bat. First base side on the ground. One, two, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout this inning for Eclavea, and a good bounce back after that home run. Here's Casey Sykes. Fouls the first pitch back. Sykes 1 for 3 in game one, this doubleheader. One, swing and a miss. One, two, soft liner headed towards center. Douglas runs on, diving catch made. Brooks Douglas owning center field, laid out to make the grab, and the Hillcats out of the inning. Randall gets one on a solo homer from J.W. Moore, but the Hillcats lead at 6-1 as we head for the bottom of the second. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we get to spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys, it ain't rocket science. It ain't physics. It's pizza. And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Rogers State leading Randall 6-1 as we enter the bottom of the second inning. Bradley Degnan will lead things off. Randall has got to be happy to see Degnan at the plate with the bases empty. 14 RBI on the season for Degnan, 4 home runs. 3 of those coming against this Randall team. First pitch from the lefty, Jay Frazier, down in the dirt. Frazier was the starter. First 3 Hillcats of the first inning got hits off of him. 1-0, swing and a miss. One. Degnan skies it up. Shallow right center field. Second baseman Baugh drifting back. Might have lost it in the sun, but he doesn't get it, and Degnan kept running. And he hops into second base. Well, of all the great things Degnan has done with his bat thus far, seeing him continue to run and never slow down his pace on that pop-up, that says a lot about that young man. Well done. Never gave up on it. Gives the Hillcats a runner in scoring position to start this inning. We'll see how it gets scored here in the ballpark. But it will most likely go down as a hit for Degnan. If you look at the official scoring rules in NCAA baseball, it's player, if they appear to lose a ball in the lights or in the sun, does not go down as an error. And indeed, it will be a double for Bradley Degnan. 2-1 is the count to Chris Miguel. Ball bounces to the plate. Moore keeps it in front of him. 8-game homestand to start this season for Rogers State. Colorado Christian comes to Claremore 1 week from now. Friday, a doubleheader. Saturday, 1 game. And then following Tuesday against Northeastern State. Pitch in the dirt. Miguel works the walk. 2 aboard, no outs here in the third. In the second, rather. Let my scorebook play a trick on me there. When there's more than 9 batters in the inning, you have to move over a spot in your scorebook. Work over into the next innings column, and I hadn't crossed out the 3 yet. 11 batters the Hillcats brought to the plate in the first. Ishmael Orozco takes a first pitch strike right down the middle. That walk by Frazier, the 4th he's issued in this game, has surrendered 6 hits. And Orozco tees off, drives it deep down the left field line, hooking, and it is foul. About 10 feet over the line and probably 30 feet from the fence down the left field side. It's 320 down the line, but it is uphill. So you say down the line from a terminology standpoint, but you are walking uphill if you walk from home to the left field foul pole. 0-2. Roscoe skies it up in the infield. In between first and the pitcher's mound, the first baseman, Caleb Caldwell, makes the catch. One down here in the second, 2 aboard. Degnan on second, Miguel on first. Jason Marley, the batter. Marley with an RBI base hit last inning. Rogers State on top 6-1. Down in the dirt. Quick throw back down to second. Not in time to get Degnan. He races back in, standing up. Good idea by J.W. Moore, though. One 1-0 pitch bounces to the plate. Runners stay put. Rogers State won on opening day 11-0, 17-0 yesterday, 16-0 in game 1 of today's doubleheader, and out in front 6-1 right now. Out hitting Randall 6-1, no errors committed in this game. Left-hander Jay Frazier on the mound for Randall, deals the 2-0. Marley smashes it towards left center field. On the run is the lefty Denver Howard, and he tracks it down in the gap. Well hit ball, but Howard was playing towards the gap and able to get there in plenty of time. Runners stay put on first and second. 2 down here in the second. And Sam Davison, the batter for Rogers State. Davison walked and scored in the first. Jumps on the first pitch, cued off the inside of the bat, falls into center field for a base hit. Degnan rounds third. He'll come in to score easily, and Miguel holds up at second. RBI base hit for Sam Davison. Chris Nakashima with 2 outs and 2 on. Frazier gives Miguel a look at second. Here goes Miguel on the first pitch. Miguel got a great jump, and he slides into third ahead of the J.W. Moore throw. Next pitch misses low from Frazier. 1-1 count. Sharp ground ball towards short. Backhanded by Zapata. Long throw to make on the money to first in time for the out. Good play by Zapata. Hillcats retired in the second. They get 1 on an RBI base hit by Sam Davison. Hillcats 7, Saints 1 as we head to the third in Claremore. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
Calif, Hill.
Third inning, Josh Eklevea, right-hander, deals the first pitch to Caleb Hill. Misses inside. 8-9-1 hitters for the Randall Saints, who scored their first run of the series last inning on a solo homer by J.W. Moore with 1 out. A convincing shot that hit the screen in front of the scoreboard. Two-one, just got a piece. Sharp ground ball just inside of third base. Subert down to his knees, right on the line. Throw to first on the money. Are you kidding? What a play by Subert. That'll bring the crowd and the Hillcat dugout to life in a hurry. What a play by Subert. Well hit ball just inside of third base. Slid down to his knees, and he was on the line about 10 feet behind third base when he popped up and threw a fastball right on the money to Davison at first. Alec Baugh at the plate. Takes the ball, now a swinging strike. 1-1 the count. Alec Baugh did not play in game one. Another tough one to field. Bouncing ball to third. Subert to his right to get it. Throws to first. 2 down. If that one would have been the first one we saw, it would have been more impressive. But after seeing what Subert did on that first out, then you look at anything less difficult and he just makes it look so easy.
Now to play the center fielder, number 32, Gray Matika.
Gray Mateka to the plate. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Eklevea deals. Slider in there for a strike. 1-2. That slider again. Mateka reaches out, pokes it foul out of play to the right side. Eklevea really brings a lot of praise from his head coach, Chris Klimas. Says Eklevea doesn't care what role he's in. He just wants the ball, doesn't complain about anything, and just does whatever you ask him to do. Line drive to first. Davison squeezes his glove for out number 3. A 1-2-3 third inning. Rogers State ahead 7-1. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the third. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Rogers State has a 7-1 lead on Randall, out hitting the Saints 7-1 as we enter the third inning. Jordan Garr to lead things off. Takes the first pitch down low. Jordan Garr 3 for 4 in game 1 and scored a run. Walked his first time up today. Works ahead 2-0 now of the lefty Jay Frazier, who started this game. Much more in command of his pitches in that second inning than the first. Garr fouls one back out of play. Jordan Garr, intern in the athletic department, still is actually, but got to see him a lot doing PA in the press box during Hillcat soccer games this past fall. I got to know Jordan a little bit better. But always good to see the athletes interning during off seasons, and he's a mainstay at Hillcat basketball games too, running promotions and games. Sharp ground ball to third. Diving to his left is Casey Sykes. Throw to first is not in time. Garr legs it out. Sykes did about all he could. Laid out. Threw as quickly as he could to first. Throw was a little bit offline and down, but picked out of the dirt by Caldwell. Garr still safe. To the top of the order we go. Here's Brooks Douglas. Showing bunt, popped back against the screen. The 0-1. Douglas started to go around, and he did. Douglas down, 0-2. Bunt single to lead off the first for Rogers State. Came around to score, then had a 2 RBI single later in that inning. Here goes Garr on the 0-2, up high for a ball, and Garr slides into second safely. One-two, hits Douglas in the left thigh. Douglas with a smile on his face at first. Doesn't appear to have hurt him at all on a chilly day like this. You expect those to sting for a little while. Matt Subert, ground ball hit to short. Throw to second for 1, relay to first, not in time. .64 on the fielder's choice. Retires Brooks Douglas, who was running from first. Out number 1 here in the third inning.
Now batting the right fielder, number 22, Bradley Degnan.
Runners on the corners, 1 out for Bradley Degnan. First pitch way up high. Degnan an RBI single in the first and a double in the second. 1-0. Just caught the outside edge. That double for Degnan last inning, his third of the season. He has 4 home runs and 1 triple. 8 of 10 hits are for extra base. 14 RBI. Here goes Subert on the 1-1. Slides in well ahead of the throw. Degnan waits, 2-1, bounces to the plate. That stolen base for Subert, his first of the season. The stolen base by Gar was his second of the year. 3-1. Just caught the lower edge. It's a full count with 1 out to Bradley Degnan. Hillcats leading 7-1 here in the bottom of the third. Runners on second and third. Left-hander Jay Frazier deals. 3-2. Degnan skies it up. Drifting foul territory in front of the Randall dugout. And Casey Sykes, the third baseman, makes the catch. Two outs here in the third. And Chris Miguel, the batter.
Now batting the second baseman, number 21, Chris Miguel.
First pitch to Miguel, a strike, upper inside corner. Miguel, one of 3 Hillcats named to the preseason All-Heartland Conference team, and smashes this down the left field line. It is fair by 2 feet. In to score is Gar. Matt Subert's right behind him. A 2-out, 2 RBI double for the cleanup man, Chris Miguel. First hit of the day for Chris Miguel. There he is, the cleanup man, the preseason Heartland selection. That's his 3rd double of the year. RBIs number 3 and 4 for Chris Miguel, the senior. Another fellow senior and fellow Heartland Conference preseason member, Orozco at the plate. First pitch in there, and Miguel will steal third base. Second stolen base of this game for Chris Miguel. He led the team a season ago. 0-1, just caught the upper inside corner. Orozco gave a brief little turn out of the way. Still caught a portion. 2 outs, 0-2 pitch from Frazier. Down in the dirt. Frazier's 1-2. Low and outside again, an off-speed pitch. Jason Marley, the Hillcat catcher, waits on deck. And Orozco ropes it into left field for a base hit. Miguel in to score. Orozco's gunning for 2. In standing up. Rogers State with back-to-back 2-out doubles to drive in runs.
Now heading to the plate, the catcher, number 10, Jason Marley.
Jason Marley has to lose the catcher shin guards. And now steps into the box, ready to go. This is a 3-run inning for Rogers State. They lead at 10-1 now. Still 2 outs. Orozco on second. And Jason Marley to the plate for the 3rd time today. First pitch strike to the right-handed hitter. Marley with an RBI single back in the first. Came around to score, lined out to left field in the second. More like left center. A ball well hit, but the left fielder Denver Howard was cheating towards the gap and made a good play to track down a well-hit ball. Lefty Jay Frazier gives a look to second at Orozco. Misses badly outside with the 0-1. Frazier is creeping up on 90 pitches. The starter yesterday for Randall, Mason Walking Stick, threw 168 pitches. Strike into Marley, count 1-2. The pitch, foul ball on the ground, third base side. Marley from Half Moon Bay, California. Came here to Rogers State last year and hit .309. 4 home runs, 20 runs driven in. His first homers as a Hillcat came in the first 2 games of a 3-game series against Texas A&M International on the road in games 1 and 2 of a doubleheader. 1-2. Marley reaches out, pokes it into the gap in right center. Orozco will round third and score. Here comes Marley cruising into second. Back to back to back. 2 out RBI doubles for Rogers State. And they lead it 11-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Second RBI of the day for Jason Marley. Davison offers at the first pitch. Fouls it back against the screen and knocks a zip tie off one of the many holding the screen to the poles here on the backstop. Oh, 1 misses. Count even up to Sam Davison. Walked and scored in the first. RBI base hit in the second. Frazier's 1-1. Davison tees off. Well hit to left field. This is a fair ball. About 30 feet in front of the wall it lands. In to score is Marley, and Davison into second. 4th consecutive double for Rogers State. And head coach Eddie Davis will make his way out to the mound. There is no action in the Randall bullpen, and there hasn't been. And we'll see what the move is here, if it's just a talking to or if they will try to get Jay Frazier, the starting left-hander. Sam Davison with that RBI double. He's the 8th batter of the inning. This inning started with Jordan Garr on an infield single. Brooks Douglas was hit by a pitch. Matt Subert reached on a fielder's choice. Bradley Degnan was retired on a pop-out. And then the string of doubles started. Miguel, Orozco, Marley, and now Davison, all with doubles. Extends the Hillcat lead to 12-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Chris Nakashima, the DH, 8th spot in the order, steps in. 0 for 2 today. Line out and a ground out. And a couple of hard-hit balls. Right-handed hitter takes the first pitch outside. Randall did not go to their bullpen yesterday in the run rule loss. And they went to their bullpen twice in game 1 of today's doubleheader. Missing down low, 2-0 to Nakashima. Down low. Down in the dirt. Nakashima works his second walk of the season. Fifth walk of the game issued by Jay Frazier. Still no action in the Randall bullpen, and Jordan Garr has it come back to him. Right-handed hitter takes ball 1. Walked it in the first. Infield single to start this inning and came around to score. Big swing and a miss. That was pitch number 95 for the lefty Jay Frazier. Garr lays off the pitch down in the dirt. Caleb Caldwell at first for Randall. Alec Baugh at second. Saul Zapata, the shortstop, and Casey Sykes down at third. J.W. Moore behind the plate. 2-1. Just catches the outer edge. Down in the dirt, it's a full count to Jordan Garr. Transferred in from Butte College, now in his second season. Frazier's payoff pitch, called strike 3. Frazier and the Saints finally get out of the inning, but Rogers State tacks 5 on the board. They lead at 12-1 as we head for the 4th. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives, and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Fourth inning underway. Josh Eklavea back on the hill for Rogers State, starting right-handed pitcher. Facing Saul Zapata to lead things off. Fouls one off, now takes one in the dirt. Another foul ball, 1-2. Zapata lined out his first time up. 2 spot in the order. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Eclavea gets him on strikes. 3rd strikeout for Josh Eclavea. Right-hander that transferred in from Kenyatta College. And Eclavea was a starter there in his final year at Kenyatta. Pitching out a Tyler Spoon, deals in a strike. DH in the 3 spot in the order. Takes the 0-1 inside. Eclavea, 12 starts at 2.86 ERA in his final season at Kenyatta. Sharp bouncing ball foul on the 3rd base side. Struck out 33 and walked 23 in 94 innings. He is a in-play pitcher. He'll let his defense have a lot of easy ground balls and fly balls to get to. This ball well hit, though, to deep right field. Bradley Degnan running back, tracks it down, and makes the catch about 25 feet in front of the wall. One of the many tools for Degnan, his speed. One of the things the coaches harped on before the season started. Saying this guy will catch you off guard with his speed. Two down. Caleb Caldwell, the batter. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Eclavea put it down low, and Caldwell went after it. Eclavea works quickly. The 0-1. Another big swing and a miss. The 0-2 pitch. Misses up high. Might have been a purpose pitch from Eclavea. Rogers State on top 12-1, out hitting the Saints 12-1. Top of the 4th inning, 1-2, high and away. This game closes out 4 games in this opening week for Rogers State. Looking to be 4-0 after this stretch is over. 1-2, fouled straight back. Or 2-2 rather. Caldwell took some time out of the box, came back in, and then asked for timeout again. High fastball. Makes it a full count. Eclavea has allowed 1 hit. It was a big one from J.W. Moore in the 2nd. A 1-out solo homer to left field. And that's it. Has not walked a batter. Payoff in there for strike 3. Eclavea strikes out 2 of the 3 in the inning. Retires the Saints in order. And Rogers State leads at 12-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore supports the broadcast of RSU Hillcat Athletics. The Hammett House offers a variety of entrees, including country fried steak, lamb and turkey fries, pamper fried chicken, and a daily selection of homemade pies. Located next to the Will Rogers Memorial in Claremore, just down the hill from RSU. Online at thehammetthouse.com. The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore, a proud supporter of the RSU Hillcats.
With 11 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities in NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Pitching change for the Saints. Now on the mound, number 26, Mark Gooch.
We enter the bottom of the fourth inning here in Claremore. Rogers State leading Randall 12-1 in the closeout game of a three-game series and game 2 of today's doubleheader. A pitching change for Randall. New man on the mound is right-hander Mark Gooch, a junior out of Stroud, Oklahoma. He takes over for the starter Jay Frazier, who pitches the first 3 innings. Frazier surrenders 12 hits, 12 runs, all of those earned. 4 walks, 1 strikeout. 99 pitches, 56 of those for strikes for Jay Frazier. Top of the Hillcat order to start things off. And Gooch ready to deal the first pitch. Just catches the outside edge. This is the first action of the season for Mark Gooch. Deals in a couple of strikes to begin this at bat to Brooks Douglas. Mark Gooch saw action in this matchup with Rogers State last year, but as a hitter, not a pitcher. Bouncing ball to short. On the run is Zapata. Throws to first. And on one hop, dug out by Caleb Caldwell to get the out. 6-3 for out number 1 and brings Matt Subert to the plate.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Matt Subert.
First pitch strike to Matt Subert. Breaking ball misses low and away. 1-1 the count to Subert, the junior, transfer from Skyline College, named to the Collegiate Baseball newspaper preseason newcomer to watch list. For good reason. Last year at Skyline College hit .315. Bouncing ball towards second, charging up. Alec Baugh has it, throws to first for the out. Mark Gooch out of the bullpen and retires the first 2 Hillcats he sees. And here's Bradley Degnan, who's happy to see another right-handed arm. The starter, Jay Frazier, the lefty, creates, of course, that pitcher favorable lefty-lefty matchup, but now a righty-lefty which favors Degnan more. First pitch outside. Degnan smokes this ball high and deep, right center field, way back. It's gone again. Bradley Degnan has hit his 5th home run of the season. When he hit his 2nd, I couldn't believe it. When he hit his 3rd, I was appalled. When he hit his 4th, I thought something was just flat out wrong on this opening weekend. And now Degnan hits his 5th. You might as well give him the Conference Player of the Week award right now. And who knows? Why not give him the National Player of the Week award? Unbelievable from Bradley Degnan. That was a towering shot, by far the highest one of his 5 home runs hit now. And Chris Miguel smokes a line drive. And Gooch has to hit the deck on the mound to avoid it on the first pitch. And Miguel will stop at first.
train at first base, number 13, Danny Donahue. Now batting for the Hillcats.
Danny Donahue will pinch run for Chris Miguel at first base. Ishmael Orozco, the batter. One breaking ball misses outside to Orozco. Walked and scored in the first, popped out in the second. RBI double in the third as the Hillcats got things going with 2-out rally in the third inning. 4 consecutive doubles to drive in runs. And Orozco tees off, skies up the left field. The wind will back this off. And settling under it, Denver Howard makes the catch, side retired. But the Hillcats get one giant swing of the bat from Bradley Degnan. His 5th, that's right, 5th home run in 4 games this season. Rogers State is ahead 13-1. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Now pitching for Randall, number 19, Mason Bauer.
Pitching change for the Randall Saints. Mason Bauer takes over on the hill for Mark Gooch, who has been the most successful pitcher for Randall in this series. Pitched the fourth inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, no strikeouts, no walks. Jason Marley leading things off for the Hillcats. Pitcher Mason Bauer, right-hander. Stands tall, 6'1" from Decatur, Texas. (2-1). Marley ropes it into left for a base hit.
Brings up the first baseman, number 2, Sam Davison. Number 2.
Mason Bauer making his first pitching appearance of the season. As Sam Davison steps in. Here's the 0-1. Sharp bouncing ball to short. Flip to second for 1. Relay to first is offline and in the Hillcat dugout, or bounces against the screen. Here goes Davison for second. First baseman Caldwell throws down to second in time, and they get Davison as Alec Ball, the second baseman, was there to put him out. 3-4 on the putout. And a rare twin killing there. I don't think you're going to see too much flack from the coaching staff there. Just a hustle play by Davison. Chris Nakashima, the DH, with 2 outs and the base is empty. Falls down 0-1. Bauer, a breaking ball right down the pipe. Pitch outside in the dirt past J.W. Moore, but no one on base to benefit from that. Rogers State up 13-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. 1-2. Called strike 3 on the upper outside corner. Nakashima can't believe it. It's a 1-2-3 inning. First one. The Hillcats have been retired in order here in the fifth, but they lead it 13-1 as we head to inning number 6 in Claremore. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
At the plate for the Saints, number 17, Calif Hill.
Rogers State leading Randall 13-1 as we begin the 6th inning here in Claremore. This ball game now 1 hour and 30 minutes old through 5 innings. Caleb Hill leading things off. And Rogers State going to their bullpen. The final pitcher that is available on the roster that we haven't seen yet. It is a last but certainly not least situation, though. Landon Nealon takes over on the mound. The junior right-hander, 6'4", 185-pounder out of Newberry Park, California. Transfer from Grand Canyon in his 2nd season now. Nealon takes over for Josh Eklavea, who pitched a very nice game today. Only 1 hit through 5 innings, 1 run. It was on a solo home run. 6 strikeouts, no walks, 63 pitches. 43 of those for strikes. Good day for Eklavea. All 4 of the Hillcats starting pitchers, Tim Luce, Spencer Bivens, and today's Game 1 starter, Devlin Zakar. And now Josh Eklavea with good outings. Sharp ground ball right back up the middle for a base hit. Was level with the shins of Nealon as it came back up the middle on a 3-2 pitch. Caleb Hill aboard to start this 6th inning.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Alec Ball.
Alec Ball falls down 0-1 to Nealon. Now takes ball 1. Submarine-style pitcher. Another sharp ground ball right back to Nealon. Throws to second for one. Relay to first is in time for the double play. 1 to 6 to 3 for the Twin killing. How about that heads-up play by Nealon? Had to have quick hands. Fielded it on one hop on the mound and immediately threw back to second. Good awareness by Orozco as well.
Now complete the center fielder, number 32, Gray.
To the top of the order, Gray Mateka to the plate. Takes strike one. Now ball one outside. We'll get caught up on the Heartland Conference scoreboard in just a moment. Lots of other teams in action in the Heartland today, all except for one, Oklahoma Panhandle State, who will be in action tomorrow. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count to Mateka. Breaking ball outside in the dirt. Jason Marley slides over to keep it in front. Two-two. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the sixth for Landon Nealon and the Hillcats. Rogers State leads it 13-1 as we head for the bottom of the sixth. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys, it ain't rocket science. It ain't physics. It's pizza. And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
One as we enter the bottom of the sixth inning. New pitcher on the mound for Randall is right-hander Josh Harden. Left-hander Josh Harden, beg your pardon. Nine-1 two hitters to bat for Rogers State. Jordan Garr to lead things off. Harden takes over for Mason Bauer, who pitched a scoreless fifth inning. Gave up one hit, struck out one. And Garr lines this into left center. Nice day for Jordan Garr, who had 3 hits in game one and now 2 and a walk here in game number 2.
The center fielder, number 20, Brooks Douglas.
Here's Brooks Douglas. Right-handed hitter takes the first pitch down low. This is the first appearance of the season for Josh Harden on the mound, sophomore out of Crescent, Oklahoma. Strike dealt into Douglas. Now skies up the 1-1 down the right field line. 15 feet in front of the wall is Caleb Hill, and the right fielder makes the catch. About 20 feet in from the right field line and 15 in front of the wall. It's 3:10 to punch one out here down the right field line, but that wall starts curling back. Not just a straight shot towards left field, but a curling back, so it gets some significant depth there from just down the line to the gaps. Matt Subert works the count to 1-1. A couple of runs scored today for Subert. RBI triple in the first inning. Takes the 1-1 high and inside. Two-one misses outside to Subert. Rogers State 6 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Randall's 1 run came in the second inning. It's a 13-1 ball game. Hillcats out hitting the Saints 16-2. 3-1 in for a strike. It's a full count to Subert. Ground ball foul, third base side. Subert, sharp ground ball, bobbled by Sykes at third and just rolls towards second base as he wasn't able to get a handle on it. Charge that as an error to the third baseman, Casey Sykes, and Jordan Garr holds up at second base.
Now to play the right fielder, number 22, Bradley Degnan.
One-0 to Degnan. Popped up, drifting back towards the Hillcat dugout and on the top of the dugout. Degnan an RBI base hit in the first, doubled and scored in the second, popped out in the third, and then a home run in the fourth, his 5th home run in this 4th game of the season. 1-1. Sharp one hopper through the right side for a base hit. Rounding third is Garr. He's in to score, and Subert will cruise down to third base. Another RBI for Degnan, his 3rd of the game. Danny Donahue at the plate. Right-handed hitter fouls the first pitch. Back and out of play. Donahue played in 21 games a season ago. Very good defensive player. Saw the baseball well in his plate appearances, had a .405 on base percentage. 1-1 the count. Missing up high. Two one, swing and a miss. Rogers State will continue this 8-game homestand to start the season. Next weekend, doubleheader on Friday, 1 game on Saturday against Colorado Christian. Soft pop-up off the end of the bat and into the glove of Alec Baugh, the second baseman.
Now heading to the plate, the shortstop, number 3, Ismael Orozco.
Ishmael Orozco, the batter with 2 outs and runners on the corners, jumps on the first pitch and crushes it out of play, high and deep down the left field side. Line drive up the middle, base hit. In to score is Subert. Degnan will hold up at second. Second RBI on the second hit of the game for Ishmael Orozco.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Jason Marley.
Jason Marley, the batter. First pitch from Josh Harden, the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Marley. Update from the conference. Lubbock Christian falls to Missouri Western 12-6. Texas A&M International defeats Southeastern Oklahoma State 3-2. Down the right field line, base hit for Marley. Degnan will round third and score. And Orozco down to third. Jason Marley having himself a game. He's 4 for 5. 3 RBI.
Now batting the first baseman, number 2, Sam Davison. Number 2.
Here's Sam Davison. Davison 2 for 3. Couple of RBI. Takes ball 1. And now the 1-0 up high. 6-4 final on an update. Texas A&M International over Southeastern Oklahoma State. St. Mary's leads Arkansas Tech 3-2 in the 5th. St. Edward's leading Northeastern State 1-0 in the 5th. That is game 2 of a doubleheader that Northeastern State won 5-2 in game 1. St. Edward's the Heartland Conference team there and ranked 7th in the nation to start the season. Arkansas Fort Smith down 4-2 to Henderson State in the 9th. Earlier today, Oklahoma Christian fell to Washburn 4-1. 3-1 the count to Davison. Strike on the bottom half. Rogers State leading 16-1. Payoff pitch. Davison pops it up, drifting, foul, and will get out of play down the right side. Payoff pitch, high and tight. Sam Davison works the walk, and they are loaded up for Chris Nakashima.
That brings up the designated hitter, number 19, Chris Nakashima.
First pitch to Nakashima. Misses up high. 0 for 3 today. Drew a walk in the third inning. Strike dealt in by the lefty Josh Harden. Nakashima, very nice year at Garrett Community College last year. 11 doubles, couple of home runs, and 24 runs driven in. Takes strike two, 1-2 the count. Freshman season at Garrett, hit .333. Drove in 14 runs. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, down in the dirt. And so J.W. Moore steps out, throws to first to complete the strikeout. Rogers State 16-1. They lead Randall as we head to the 7th inning. This is Rogers State Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
We begin the 7th inning. Rogers State leads Randall 16-1. Landon Nealon back on the mound for the Hillcats. And looking to close this game out. The run rule is in effect for this 9-inning game. Run rule 10 after 7. So Randall would need to score 6 runs to keep this game going. And Landon Nealon wanting to keep his line intact and not allow anything. Puts down Saul Zapata, 0-2 in the count right out of the gate. Breaking ball outside, swing and a miss in the dirt. Skips away from Marley, but he picks it up, throws from behind the plate, a one-hopper to first in time for the out. Good work by Davison to dig that out. Tyler Spoon, the DH. Steps in, takes strike one. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. Sharp ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. Rogers State got a good starting effort from Josh Eklavea. 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, and no walks. Caleb Caldwell takes ball 1, slow roller foul on the first base side. Landon Nealon, a strike thrower. 22 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 29 1/3 last season. Made 20 relief appearances. And this ball roped into right center for a base hit. Spoon will hold up at second.
The catcher, number 18, J.W. Moore.
Here's J.W. Moore, the man responsible for the lone Randall run. Solo home run. Back in the second inning. Pitch high and tight, and Moore can't lay off it here. Down 0-1. Oh, 1 in there for a strike. Moore went down on strikes his last at bat in the 5th inning. Nealon's 1-2. Outside, Moore started to go. Did not go around. Confirmation from Aaron Freeman, the ump in the field. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Hillcats leading 16-1 here in the top of the 7th. The Randall batter is J.W. Moore. Nealon deals. Moore reaches out, just got a piece. Sharp ground ball that hops off the mound and then hits Donahue in the shins and rolls into right center. Coming around to score is Tyler Spoon, and holding up at third is Caldwell. Boy, that ball was smoked. And as I had said, it hit off the batter's right side of the pitcher's mound to the pitcher's left and took a violent hop towards Danny Donahue. It took a hop right before it got there and then hit off his shins. That's a tough, tough play to field. It's going to be scored as an error here at the ballpark. The batter, Denver Howard. J.W. Moore will not get credit for an RBI on that, as the runner on second base would not have scored on a routine groundout. think they might have changed that now. We'll see if they end up changing it to a hit, but there was an error on the scoreboard and not anymore. Denver Howard, meanwhile, 1-2, swing and a miss for out number 2. Third strikeout for Landon Nealon. And Casey Sykes, the batter with 2 outs. It's down to him. First pitch strike to Sykes, who is lined out and flied out today. Just gets a piece, down 0-2. Slow hopping ball. Subert charges in from third, has it on 2, throws to first, and your ball game is over. Rogers State picks up the win 16-2. The Hillcats now 4-0 on the young season, sweeping Randall in this 3-game series after the opening day win over Bacone. Rogers State out hitting Randall 19-4. And the Hillcats will be back in action 1 week from today against Colorado Christian for a doubleheader and a 3-game series that will close out next Saturday. Winning pitcher Josh Eklavea wins his first start of the season. Eklavea 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, and no walks. Final time of game, 1 hour and 57 minutes for the Hillcats to improve to 4-0. Post-game show coming your way next. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
With 11 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities in NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Josh Haley back with you on the Hillcat Network. Your final score, Rogers State defeats Randall 16-2 to close out this series and get the series win. 3-0. Rogers State now 4-0 on the season. The Hillcats were off and running early in this ball game, scoring 6 runs in the first inning as they brought 11 to the plate. It all started with Brooks Douglas getting an infield single on a bunt. Matt Subert then with an RBI triple. Bradley Degnan followed with an RBI base hit. Chris Miguel reached on a fielder's choice, and a walk by Ishmael Orozco before Jason Marley's base hit brought in Chris Miguel to score. Sam Davison then walked. Line out by Chris Nakashima. Then Jordan Garr walked ahead of a 2 RBI base hit from Brooks Douglas to round out the scoring. In the second, Bradley Degnan led things off with a double. Chris Miguel drew a walk after a couple of outs. Sam Davison with an RBI base hit to give the Hillcats 1 run in the second inning. 5 more in the third as things were broken wide open. It started with Jordan Garr, an infield base hit. Brooks Douglas was hit by a pitch. Matt Subert reached on a fielder's choice. And then with 2 outs, the Hillcats strung together 4 consecutive doubles, the first of which by Chris Miguel drove in 2 runs. Then Ishmael Orozco, Jason Marley, and Sam Davison all followed with RBI doubles to complete the 5-run inning for the Hillcats. Inning number 4 saw Rogers State plate 1 run, and it was in a familiar fashion as Bradley Degnan socked his 5th home run of the season in this just the 4th game of the year. Gave the Hillcats 1 in the 4th, and then 3 more in the 6th for good measure for the Hillcats. As things were started off with Jordan Garr's base hit. Matt Subert reached on an error. Bradley Degnan with an RBI base hit, his 3rd RBI of the game. Ishmael Orozco with an RBI base hit, and then Jason Marley followed with the same. Final score, Rogers State 16, Randall 2. Winning pitcher Josh Eklevea wins the start for the Hillcats. Eklevea in his first outing here in 2017 gets the job done with a pretty good line. 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, no walks, 63 pitches, 43 of those for strikes. Landon Nealon on in relief. 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. 3 strikeouts and no walks. 34 pitches for Nealon. 24 of those were for strikes. 3 innings for the starter, Jay Frazier of Randall, who suffers the loss in this game. His record now 0-1 on the season. 12 hits, 12 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout and 4 walks for Jay Frazier, who threw 99 pitches, 56 of those for strikes. Mark Gooch came on and pitched the 4th, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, no strikeouts, no walks. And then Mason Bauer came on and pitched the 5th inning. 1 hit, no runs, 1 strikeout, and no walks. And then Josh Harden came on and pitched the 6th for Randall. 4 hits, 3 runs, just 1 of those was earned. 1 strikeout and 1 walk for Josh Harden. Final score, Rogers State 16, Randall 2. And now we bring in the head coach, Chris Klimas. Coach, very productive 4 games overall. You come out 4-0 and only give up 2 runs in a 4-game stretch.
Yeah, that's what I just told the guys. I said, everything that we wanted to see, expected to see this weekend, we saw. So, we played well, I thought, all phases of the game. But that's over. We got 46 more to go. But I told them we're going to enjoy this, because I thought we played well all the way around.
When you look at the starting pitching today, Coach, a couple of newcomers that we saw this weekend, or 3 of them anyway. Devlin Zakar was the guy on the mound in the first game, went 5 innings, only surrendered 1 hit and 8 strikeouts. What did you think of his work?
Yeah, he did a good job. He's still trying to find his command. His command was off at times, which I think that's just also part of it's being early. I think you saw that with Tim and with Spencer as well. But he settled in, did a nice job, overcame. I thought he was a lot better his last 2 innings than he was his first 3. So that's why we ran him out there for the 5th, because his pitch count was still pretty low. But he did a nice job, commanded the zone for the most part. We just got to get a little bit more consistent with our command.
Your starter in the second game, Coach, Josh Eklevea, who pitched 5 innings, gave up only 1 hit. It was a solo home run, the first run against your team all year, but he rebounded pretty well, retired the next 11 batters he faced.
Yeah, that's exactly what we expected to see from Josh. He's a strike thrower. He's going to compete in the zone, and there's going to be times he's going to get hit, and that's fine. I can deal with that. And our pitchers, I tell them that from the beginning. If you're getting hit, I'll come get you, and I'll run you back out there again. I can handle that as long as you're throwing strikes. Now, when you're walking people, it may be a while before you get another opportunity. But I thought our entire staff did a nice job of pounding the zone and forcing action and letting our defense play. And you saw, Subert made some really nice plays at third. Ish made some really nice plays at shortstop. And, we had some nice outfield play as well. So The defense I was extremely pleased with, until there in the seventh, that kind of in between hop that caught Donahue there. But outside of that, I thought we were great defensively.
And you had the offensive support to go along with the pitching and the defense, of course, and highlighted by what I think will probably be the National Player of the Week. Bradley Degnan hit home runs again in each of the games today. 5 home runs in the first 4 games of the season. Coach, you've been in this game a long time. You ever seen anything like it?
Well, I've had a couple of guys that have had little short stretches like that, and it's pretty special to watch. If there's anybody in the country that had a better start than him, I'd like to know who it is. Because that was a really nice offensive display by Brad. I thought he was locked in and took advantage of the wind kind of blowing across out to right, and he got some balls up. But I think what he hit 4 or 5 home runs in the first 4 games. I think one of them. Only one of them did he not get all of, so I don't think it really would have mattered if the wind was blowing out or not, the way he was squaring it up.
5 home runs, 17 RBI in the first 4 games for Brad Degnan, who finishes the day 8 of 9 at the plate, and with 7 more RBI onto his season total. But, of course, a lot of offensive support just from top to bottom, and you got to mix a few things up in the lineup here, but another guy that was consistent today who played in Game 2, Jason Marley, had a 4-hit game. Yeah,
Jason did a nice job, hit the ball to all fields. Probably the thing I was most proud of with Jason's day was his 2-strike approach. I mean, a couple of those hits came with 2 strikes. He covered up, looked to go the other way, and drove the ball the right side. And no matter who you're facing on the mound, if you can do that with 2 strikes, that'll frustrate the heck out of a pitcher and a pitching coach and really the entire other side, the whole dugout. So I was really pleased with the 2-strike approach, up and down the lineup. I really like the way we swung the bat this weekend, but I told them, we're going to enjoy it, but the competition is going to get much stiffer as we move forward, and that was kind of the plan with the schedule. We got Colorado Christian coming in next weekend. Don't have a midweek this week. Got Colorado Christian on the weekend. They're in Arizona right now playing, so we'll have our hands full when they get here. I thought they had a nice club last year. They beat Nova Southeastern and won the national championship last year early on, so they'll come in ready to roll, and we'll have to be ready to match it.
For Rogers State, a 4-0 start, and Coach, a couple of other things when you look at, you have 9 pitchers on your roster. You've got to see all 9 of those arms in the first 4 games. How important was it to see all 9 of them and give them all some action in this opening stretch?
Well, that was the plan. There's a couple of them that I would have liked to have thrown, more than one game, but it was important to get everybody in, let everybody just kind of get their feet wet, get a feel for it, because with Colorado Christian coming in next weekend, then we've got the off weekend, and then we're going up to Regis and playing 4 up there in the light air. So you're going to need everybody. So I kind of wanted to get everybody's feet wet, kind of give them an opportunity to get out there and get it going. So we'll get together next week and figure out what the rotation will be for the next weekend, and who of the 4 starters will move to the bullpen, kind of as a long relief man. But it was good. It was good to get everybody working. The same thing offensively. Everybody got some at bats, got their feet wet. So that's important, because you don't want to run somebody up there in a tight situation that hadn't played in a game yet. So we felt like it was pretty important to try to get everybody in and give them opportunities and try to start to define some roles.
4-0 start to the season, Coach. Congratulations on the hot start. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Josh.
That's the head coach, Chris Klimas. We'll be back to wrap it up in just a moment. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys, it ain't rocket science. It ain't physics. It's pizza. And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit, and based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
Back on the Hillcat Network, Rogers State final score 16-2 winner over Randall University. Hillcats win the 3-game series, and the Hillcats now out of the gate at 4-0 on the young season, thanks to the head coach Chris Klimas, as always, gracious with his time, and a happy coach seeing the performance by his team on opening weekend as Rogers State wins 11-0 on Wednesday over Bacone, 17-0 yesterday, 16-0 today in Game 1, and 16-2 in Game 2. Altogether for Rogers State, that's a combined 60-2 score in 4 games to open their season. Hillcats will be back on the diamond in 1 week as they welcome Colorado Christian to Claremore. That will be this Friday, February 10th, a 1 o'clock start time for the doubleheader Friday, and a noon start time for the closeout game on Saturday. Final hitting totals in this one, first for the visiting Randall Saints, Gray Mateka and Saul Zapata, 0 for 3. Tyler Spoon, Caleb Caldwell, and J.W. Moore, the heart of the order, all go 1 for 3. Spoon and Moore scored runs, and J.W. Moore drove in the lone RBI there was to be had as he had a solo home run in this second inning. Denver Howard, Casey Sykes, both 0 for 3. Caleb Hill, 1 for 2. Alec Baugh, 0 for 2. 4 of 25 at the plate was Randall. Rogers State, 19 of 37. Brooks Douglas goes 2 for 4. 2 runs driven in and a run scored. Matt Subert, 1 for 5, an RBI and 3 runs. Bradley Degnan, 4 for 5, 3 RBI and 3 runs scored as he socked his 5th home run of the season. Chris Miguel, 2 for 3, 2 runs driven in, a walk and 2 runs scored. Danny Donahue, 0 for 1. Ishmael Orozco, 2 for 4, 2 RBI, a walk and 2 runs. Jason Marley, great day for him, 4 for 5, 2 runs scored and 3 runs driven in. Sam Davison, 2 for 3, 2 RBI, 2 walks, and a run scored. Chris Nakashima, 0 for 4, but drew 1 walk. And Jordan Garr, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored. Rogers State, 16-2 winner over Randall. They out-hit the Saints 19-4, and each team commits an error in this ball game. Rogers State, good opening 3-day stretch to this season, and the Hillcats get to beat out a little bit of anticipated worse weather tomorrow. It was in the high 50s on Wednesday and then dropped down into the 30s yesterday and up into the low 40s today. But all in all, you get 4 games in your first 3 days. The Hillcats will take it, especially with them turning out the way that they did. 4-0 start for Rogers State. Thanks for being with us over this 3-day stretch. Glad you tuned in on the Hillcat Network. We're glad to bring you coverage all season long for Rogers State home baseball and softball games. Until next Friday when the Hillcats square off against Colorado Christian, and for everyone here on the Hillcat Network, I'm Josh Haley saying so long from the Diamond Sports Complex.